What is going on, guys? Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm here with episode 49 on my Queen's Park Rangers career mode. And before we get into this video, guys, if you could smash that like button to over 10 likes, I will upload again on Monday with a fresh new episode for you guys. So this game is a brilliant episode. It's a blockbuster one, and Liverpool do accept our offer for Daniel Sturridge of 25 million. So we offer him a 140k a week contract and see if he does accept that. And on other good news too, Villarreal accepted a deal of 2.5 million plus Poloski for Luciano Vieto. So we're going to contract negotiations with the Argentine there. 30 grand a week contract, 5% bonus per goal, and a 5-year contract to get the 22-year-old at the club. I'm hoping he does accept that because I think this boy is destined for big things. Esteban Fuentes comes into the office, our young youth player who's 16 years old, and says thanks for giving him a chance. You know, it was he came to us before the Dagenham and Redbridge game and said he wanted to play a couple of games, and I had no doubt in my mind that he would get put into the team, and I'm glad he did get the playing time. QPR bought additional funds. They did grant us 1.3k, so that's good to see, and we do accept the deal for Daniel Sturridge, who will be in time for the West Brom game. We accept him in, and that's a fantastic signing for the club. Daniel Sturridge is now a Queen's Park Rangers player. That is absolutely incredible. That is the England striker, the #1 England striker is now as. So we have the best English striker in football at the moment, so that is really good to see. Actually, maybe in class Wayne Rooney as a striker, but I play him as a midfielder, so that's completely different there. But we get Luciano Vieto into a great young prospect too from Argentina, from Villarreal, and I'm so glad that we've got him. And you know, it's going to be really good to see how he develops over the next few years with Queen's Park Rangers. And yeah, we're going to move on there and get into our next game, which I believe is going to be against West Brom. But they're the stats of the two players there, guys. You know, you can pause it on there if you want to see more in depth. But a squad report will be coming out probably later on in the next couple of episodes. But Aham makes the bench for this next game against West Brom along with Vieto. And it looks like a really good side, you know. Daniel Sturridge is going to make his debut with Emre Can, his former Liverpool teammate, in behind him here. Mo Salah and Nasser Chadli on the wings, obviously Sandro and Fur in midfield and the normal back four that we've been playing with all season, and obviously Scuffet in goal. So we're at Loftus Road, not the Hawthorns, and we are playing West Brom, who are down in 14th place here, guys. So a win here would obviously keep us at the top of the table with a massive points gap. And yeah, West Brom did beat us here last season, if you remember that rightly. And it's going to be an interesting game. It really is, because, like I said, they beat us here last season. They went 1-0 up and they parked the bus for the whole game. And if you remember rightly, I just could not break them down. So I'm hoping we get a win here today and break that cycle. But here comes Daniel Sturridge, just 4 minutes in, he powers past the defence here. It's Daniel Sturridge on his debut, hits the goalkeeper, it falls back to Sturridge, and it's 1-0 to the R's, and it's a debut goal for Daniel Sturridge. What scenes here at Loftus Road. He's going to be going down as a fan favourite early on. The 25 million price tag does not faze Daniel Sturridge as he puts us 1-0 up there. What a finish there from the Englishman. And Eduardo Vargas is looks like his gap's been filled already there. What a great goal there from Daniel Sturridge, and very well played. 5 minutes in, it's only his second goal of the Barclays penalty, which makes me think that he has been injured this season. I'm hoping he has, because that's really poor form. But check that out from Daniel Sturridge. That is fantastic still. It falls into Salah, who hits the post there. Unlucky there from the Egyptian man, who's been probably our best player of the season so far. Emre Can onto the ball here. A great reverse over the top ball into Leroy Fer. And what a shot that is from Fer. What a fantastic save it is from the goalkeeper there. Sessegnon onto the ball, placing Graham Dorrans now into the second half. Great play from Sessegnon as he plays in Bran Ide. Ide gets his shot away, but it is a good save there, and Sandro gets the ball cleared. We hit him on the counter attack though. Emre Can into Leroy Fer, who finds Danny Sturridge. Sturridge lays it off into Leroy Fer, who's looking to continue his run. Sturridge over the top ball. Here comes Daniel Sturridge, gets his shot away, and that's way past the mark there, and that is a poor decision making there from young Daniel Sturridge. But here we come again on the attack, again with Daniel Sturridge, who goes down after a challenge there. The referee points straight to the spot, and it is a penalty to Queen's Park Rangers. Daniel Sturridge wins it, and you know, West Brom's trouble has just been, you know, what can I say, you know, when you go 2-0 down to the champions, which is looking like it's likely now, there's hardly no way back here. Stone cold penalty. Sturridge, his pace was just too much for the defender to handle, and we're going to put this penalty into the back of the net, make no doubt about that. We're usually really good with penalties. I can't remember the last time we did miss one, And it is Daniel Sturridge is going to step up, but we are going to give it to Nacer Chadli. Actually, not Daniel Sturridge, it is going to be Nacer Chadli that's going to step up. He was thinking it would be Daniel Sturridge because he won the penalty, but no, it's Nacer Chadli versus Ben Foster to make it 2-0, and check that out. That is a brilliant penalty. You don't get no better than that, and that is a fantastic finish there from Nacer Chadli to make the game 2-0. We've doubled our lead, and that should be game over there, as the Belgian man does celebrate with Sturridge and Emre Can. Very well played there, and check this penalty out. It is actually a brilliant penalty there. Look at that. You just don't get no more top corner than that. That is a brilliant penalty. Times really couldn't be better here for Queen's Park Rangers as we come the attack again with Leroy Fer, who plays it into Nacer Chadli. The informed Daniel Sturridge plays it back into Emre Can. Can runs with it a little bit and puts a great ball over the top to return it to the Englishman, who puts the ball into the back of the net for his brace completed on his debut at Loftus Road. What a massive occasion here for Daniel Sturridge. He puts the game to bed, he gets his double of the game, and Queen's Park Rangers at third. What a brilliant team and individual effort here from Daniel Sturridge. He has been incredible, and he seems like an absolute godsend this season. What play from Daniel Sturridge, what a goal, what a finish. 3 goals in the BPL this season. Trust me, he's going to finish in double figures by the end of the season if he keeps going this way. What play. We pick up the win, and it is a massive 3-0 win. We get the 3 points here against West Brom who put up a really good fight, guys. You know, it just was, we just looked like champions today. Simple as that. What a signing we have got here under our belts, Daniel Sturridge. And we didn't get to see Vieto, but I'm hoping we will get to see more of him in the next game. We're coming up against Southampton, and it is the semi-final second leg against them. You know, we're 2-1 down, so there's a lot of pressure onto the team to perform, but Daniel Sturridge, rightly so, picks up an 8.9 match rating, means he is our man of the match today. What a better occasion for him. But Sam Byram now rocks us with a transfer request. He feels like he's being wasted and not getting any games here, so I'm not going to put him up for sale, guys, you know, but if a deal does come in for him, I might have to sell him. But I think of possible replacements, and the first player that popped into my head was Kieran Trippier of Burnley. A player I actually do admire in real life. I think he's a great player, and I'm hoping that if Sam Byram does decide to leave, which I'm hoping he doesn't, he might be my replacement. But we're going to the game here against, not against Queen's Park Rangers, we are Queen's Park Rangers, at Loftus Road here against Southampton. 2-1 down aggregate. We know the team needs to perform here, so I'm hoping they will. City are at, it looks like it's going to be Chelsea in the final. So is it going to be Chelsea in a QPR final yet again at Wembley in February? I'm not too sure yet, but there's a Southampton team. We see it there. Shane Long, Wanyama, Tadic, Schneiderlin, no Davis, Rodriguez. It's a strong side, and Southampton are a team that you're going to take lightly because they are really an immense side at the moment. So here comes Bentleb onto the ball. He wins it back, plays it into Benumazak. New boy Vieto picks up the ball, puts it through into Lopez, who starts today for us. He gets his shot away, but that's a fantastic save from the keeper there. The game remains at 0-0. We come in the attack again with Vieto. Our new signing plays it into Benumazak, into another new signing. Lopez again with the other shot. But again, a fantastic save from the goalkeeper. Keeps it at 0-0. 2-1 on aggregate still. Vieto onto the ball now. The Argentine runs at the defence. He crosses it all the way in to find, I believe that was Bentleb actually, but he misses his chance there, and that was a wasted opportunity. As Tielemans picks up the ball here, gets his shot away. Again, the goalkeeper's been fantastic for me. It's actually Costil. If you remember rightly, guys, last year he was the goalkeeper I bought for actually Southampton in my Southampton career run. If you haven't seen it, guys, go check it out on the playlist on my actual channel page. We get the ball here again, and Benumazak misses an absolute sitter there to make it 1-0. The game is still rearing on. It's 70 minutes in. We've had a host of chances. Southampton put the ball in. The header is missed, and the goalkeeper does actually smother the ball there and gets it out. We do bring on Matt Phillips and Kingsley Coman to try and bring a bit of pace into the team now. Benumazak and Marcus Lopez off, so we're going to have to see how this game goes. Coman picks up the ball here, looks to make an instant impact. He's running at the Southampton defence. He's got him beat here. Kingsley Coman cuts inside, and there is 1-0. It's 2-2 on aggregate here, meaning that this game will be going to extra time now as it stands. You know, no away goals do count in this one, even though we would be going through if that was the case. But what a goal there from Kingsley Coman, and that is his first Capital One Cup, and it may be the most important one as Loftus Road explodes here. We put the ball forward here, and Kingsley Coman picks it up. Here comes Coman, he's through on goal. He plays it across to Vieto to get his first goal for the club. He does. It's 2-0, and what a turnaround with 5 minutes left to go in this game. It is 2-0 to the R's. It's 3-2 on aggregate, and that is the game. Maybe wrapped up with only just 4 minutes left to go, or 5 minutes left to go of actual regulated time. That could be a massive goal in this game. Southampton have not had one shot this game, and they've been poor, and it is looking like they're going out for Vieto. What a goal there. We've left it till late, but we've got it. And Luciano Vieira gets his first Queen's Park Rangers goal, showing that both our strikers are coming and they've actually been really good for us. But here comes Southampton, cut the defence apart with their first attack. Forces Sadie remain, and he puts it into the back of the net to get this game looking like it's going to be going to extra time. They get their first goal on target, with their first shot on target, I do mean. And you know, Castell's really good, should have done better there. But Sadio Mane celebrates his goal, and as you can see there, look, we dominated the game. We deserve to be going through tonight, guys, in my opinion. But we're going to go to extra time and see how this one does finish. Hopefully it finishes with Queen's Park Rangers going through. But into the second period of extra time, this would be the only chance of the actual regulated time. Kingsley Coman onto the ball, takes on the whole defence straight from kickoff, gets his shot away, but it triples past the post there. And the game finishes at 3-3 and aggregate, 2-1 on the night. And that means we're going to a penalty shootout, guys, which is going to be... it's going to be a weird one. I'm hoping we go through on penalties, but you never know. Southampton look like a team that's composed, but so do we. But Tielemans steps up with the first penalty, puts it into the back of the net there, 1-0. Dusan Tadic steps up. Can Castile save this one? He doesn't. He gets the right way, but it is 1-1. Vieto steps up. Good finish there, straight down the middle, it's 2-1. Here comes Osvaldo. He puts it straight down the middle and we save it. It's 2-1 to us now. Bruno Andres steps up. Top corner, 3-1. This needs to get put into the back of the net by Ramirez. He steps up and he does. It's 3-2. Matty Phillips steps up. Surely he's going to put this one away. No, it is saved. Southampton have a chance to level it up with Victor Wanyama here, who's tired. He gets the shot down the middle, and that is 3-3. Young steps up, straight down the middle. Good penalty there from him. Here comes Sadio Mane onto the ball. The goal scorer puts it into the back of the net just. It makes it 4-4. Coman steps up, straight into the top corner there, 5-4. Schneiderlin to level it up, he does, rightly so, and it is 5-5. Ebesilio misses. One player I thought would score, and Ebesilio misses. Yoshida to win the shootout now, and he puts it hit off the crossbar into the back of the net. Southampton are through to the final. Congratulations to them. We are knocked out unjustly, in my opinion. I only had one shot all game, but that's just how football works, guys. Southampton are through, and they'll probably go and win the competition against Chelsea. No, luck there, but they got absolutely dominated. They don't deserve to be in the final, but like I said, that's how football works. Really well played to them because they got the job done in penalty shootout, which we couldn't. So Southampton and Chelsea will make the final of the Capital One Cup there, and hopefully it is a great occasion, and I wish both the teams the best of luck there. So that's our journey of the Capital One Cup over. We can't retain our title. And the QPR board, which I think is a bit of a cheek of saying here, but they say they're disappointing result and putting a little bit of pressure on me there. I don't think that is right because I've got some good players in and I've been going steady in the BPL. Khan Ahan, the player that's just come in, comes into the office, thanks us for getting first team football. He's doing his best, which is good to see. That's all I can ask from him. And that's going to bring an end to this episode, guys. We are clear at the top of the Barclays Premier League table. We're playing fantastically at the moment. If you did enjoy this episode, like I said, 10 likes and I will upload again on Monday on time. If you're new around here, why not hit that subscribe button, guys? It is free and you'll never miss a Queen's Park Rangers career mode episode ever again. As always, have a really nice day, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.